Hey guys, what is going on? I have set number 75314, the Bad Batch Shuttle. That's a set I really want to like. But to find out if I do, or if I recommend you getting it, watch all the way to the end. This retailed for $99, and it is now retired. It's for ages 9 and up. I would be very up. And it has just under 1,000 pieces, 969 pieces in the set itself, with 5 excellent minifigs and a brick-built Gonk droid. LEGO does not, or at least for this set, is not counting that Gonk droid as part of the minifigure lineup. Now, I personally would, and I'd call it 6 minifigures, but I'm going off just the strictly LEGO information. But let's dive into it. I don't have the box, so I can't show you all the details on that, but it's a good-looking 2021 box with that white griefing. I might used a minifigure on the side like it always does. But let's get in on these minifigures. Alright, before we get into these minifigures, we're going to quickly go over this instruction manual. You got the QR code down in the bottom here that you can scan on an app, which is pretty cool. And then it shows you what part of the ship is being built for each bag. And then it follows along. It does not have a minifigure on the bottom like the 2022 sets, but a pretty easy to follow manual that covers that. Now we get in. Okay, right up this first minifigure, but not according to LEGO. This is just a simple built Gonk droid. It looks like Gonky from the show, and he has those nice looking legs. I really like how LEGO does the legs for this Gonk droid. Looks really good. Let's set him aside. Alright, next up we have Hunter here. His accessories are 2 knives, which I think are a little inaccurate. Should have been a pistol piece like Echo got, but unfortunately it's not. He's some really nice printing, and it's really hard to really show off, but he's got some nice toe printing, and just his prints show the different levels of armor and exposed parts. He looks really good here. He's got that nice chest plate and with red markings. There are no arm printing on him. And then his back. And it has that backpack printed on. I would have preferred a brick-built backpack, but I get why LEGO did that. I'm going to remove his helmet. He has a really nice looking face. Nice, that new 2020 clone face, but for the Hunter. And he's got the tattoo on the side of the face with the bandana. And he comes with this hairpiece that you can... Oh, we're out of focus here. Hunter's face. And he's got that tattoo on the right side of his face and a bandana with that 2020 nougat color. He also comes with this hairpiece. So, he looks like Hunter. I don't know if it's the best hairpiece, but it works for the time being. Moving on. We got the Silent Killer here. Alright, moving on, we got the Silent Killer here, Crosshair. He's got just a regular long blaster. Now, I think this set to me seems like LEGO cut some corners. I hate to say that, but Crosshair should have had this blaster. Also, it is an extra candlestick piece added to it. Wouldn't have raised the price, but that's neither here nor there. Back up just a hair. There. Now he's nice and dark, so I don't know how well you'll be able to, but he's got some nice white detailing showing the different levels of armor. He's got toe printing, knee printing, leg printing, all of it. Just some really nice detailing going all the way up his torso. He's got that nice Imperial helmet. It makes sense for being Imperial Crosshair. And he's got his backpack here. I do kind of wish he was a brick-built backpack with a clip for his blaster like he has in the show. Now, he's one that probably should have come with a hairpiece, but he did not. He's just a regular head with the tattoo around his eye. Alright, next up here we have Tech. Now, he's got these Uzi looking weapons. Not very Star Wars, but they do use it from time to time, especially for the Mandalorians. I think that Tech would have been more accurate having a couple of the pistols that Echo has in this. Should have been about 3 more of those to give a couple to Hunter as well. We'll take his weapons out so you can see just a little bit better. But he's a little bit more colorful. He's not the dark metallic gray, he's a lighter gray, and so you can see a lot more of that. He's got browns and different levels of armor on him. Printed on his holsters as well. I really like how he looks, and he's got his helmet's a little bit oversized, but I feel like it works for this minifigure. Before we take off this helmet, we'll turn around to the back, and he's the only one with a brick built backpack. I kind of wish they did brick built for everybody, but they did not. We'll remove his helmet and his backpack. He's got a second face, which just doesn't look like Tech to me, just a regular clone. I just don't think he looks good without his goggles. We never really see him in the show without it, but LEGO decided to do a print without them. Now the back has that nice detailing for, it's not a printed on backpack, it's just the regular clone back. Turn around, and he comes with a hairpiece. So I don't know why not all of the members have hairpieces that need them, but they don't. He looks really good with that hairpiece as well. Alright, our next minifigure here is Echo. Yes, I have his blaster in the wrong hand. I do recognize that. I'm following with LEGO. So LEGO has ignored that Echo has a, technically in the universe's Stomp plug-in, but it should be a claw or a screwdriver or something. So he does have a printed arm, so they did remember that they printed it. But in the rendering and instructions, they don't remember he shouldn't be able to hold a blaster there. And it shouldn't be a hand. But I'll be working on upgrading that in the near future. He's got some really nice printing. He's got the printed on waistcape. I do wish that there was a physical one as well. I think the print looks really good, all things considered, but I would have preferred a cloth. And he's got that nice printing going up, and he's got the skull on the top right corner, symbolizing that he's part of the Bad Batch. Bend him forward just hopefully enough where you can see, but it's not coming in real clearly. But I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell, but I'm trying. But he's got a very tiny 99 printed on his helmet. Turn him around, and you can see the back, and he's got just printed on backpack. Turn him back around and remove his helmet. Now I love his head. It's a nice pale head, as it should be. He shouldn't have the dark nuclear gray anymore. He's a much paler clone now, having gone through what he did in Season 7 of the Clone Wars. But they add such the amount of detailing on his head. I'm going to turn around so you can continue to see. Adding these dots and the points of where he had cables plugged into him. And he has cerebral device as well, like Loba in the original trilogy. Just a really good looking figure. The last figure here is Wrecker. He comes with just a Galaxy Enforcer blaster. Should have probably been extended like the new Heavy Troopers with a binocular piece, but not too bad. He's got some really nice printing for Wrecker here. He looks really good. He's got the toe printing and the leg printing. Looks really good. I love the use of this Iron Man helmet. I don't like it for Iron Man, but it works for Wrecker here. And he often is seen with his helmet like that, and you can put it and just rest it on top of his head. Still works. He's got the fake eye, and just it looks like Wrecker. He's got the 99 on the sides of his shoulder. This really nice chest piece, making him look quite a bit bigger than his brothers, which he should. Take it off, and it's the same print underneath. The same torso as Hunter, so LEGO was able to reuse that print here, and it just works. On his back, even though it's covered up, LEGO did a printed backpack. I'm pretty sure this is just the same reused torso as Hunter. He has no back printing or hairpiece, but he shouldn't have a hairpiece. Let's get on with the set. Alright, first up here is this Bark Speeder. It's the same one as seen in the 501st Battle Pack, just in that darker gray. To me, this Bark Speeder felt a little unnecessary, but they did forget the weapons. The only difference, they forgot the weapons on the backside like they had with the 501st, and you got the stud shooters in front there. It has a seat where you can stick crosshair, and there you go. We'll set him aside and bring up the next speeder. No weapons, we're going to stick Hunter on. This is an actual speeder that showed up in the show. not just something that Lego created. We can fly it around. It does have a clip on the back. It's a really good looking speeder. Now this is what we bought the set for. Well, that and the minifigures is this Havoc Marauder. It looks really aggressive from the front. This is a printed cockpit piece that I really like. One thing you do have to be careful here is it doesn't really attach to anything. It's very loose. But let's just go over some of the details here. So right up from the front, you got the cockpit. It's a very aggressive nose, like it is in the show. You got the lights right here. And underneath, which I don't have them in, spring-loaded shooters. But I don't like to keep them in because they kind of fire off. They're in a bad position to also... Yeah, those spring-loaded shooters are just a little bit of a bad position to accidentally hit and send them flying off. But we're going to get to the back of the ship. Okay, you got these engine pieces that look really nice. And you got the extra pieces above the engines. And they can open and close if you so desire. You got the back turrets here. They can move slightly. They are a little bit in an inaccurate spot. They should be more up here, but still looks pretty good. And then we can open up just so you can see. You can see inside here. You have a weapon chest here. It's a very tight squeeze, as you can see. But we're going to try to stick the Bad Batch in here. And Tech, who's going to be our pilot. You got some nice stickers though. Alright, so you got that clone sticker right back there, and then you got this sticker. Both are from the show inside the ship. And then you have this common printed cockpit piece control panel, which looks pretty accurate here. I'm gonna have it right, put one hand, stick these guys in. So Tech, you have to remove his backpack to get him into the pilot seat. And to me, he should be the pilot. And you have Echo right here. Echo is not attaching real well. There you go. I'm going to stick Wrecker in the hold. And I'm going to stick Hunter right next to him. There. We got our whole Bad Batch in there. Some of them are probably a little bit loose. But we're going to stick the cockpit down. Your wings also are movable. They don't start breaking on you. So you can move them pretty nicely and fly it around. Now, I would not hold it here. What happens is it's just going to fall. I'll turn around. You pick it up from the back though. I just fired off a missile. You pick it up from the back though. You can hold here, maybe right here, or here. Find something that's comfortable. It's a little bit better. Now, underneath, nothing special. There's no landing gears or anything. And underneath here, you can fire off that missile like that. And that is the set. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button. The big question from the beginning is, do I like this set? And I want to say that I do. I do like this set. The minifigures really carry it. The ship could have been bigger. Could have done without one of the speeders. Could have used some more pieces and really kind of been at that $130 range. But for $100, I do really like this set. Now with it being retired, you're going to pay a lot more to get the set. But that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And watch my next video on your right.